morning. You tell them in the truck and you hear the load in the background. We got a loader operator at the pit this morning. So I don't know how much is coming out of here today. I do know they said they wanted us paving today. Two owner operators just left. Actually, the guy that had to redo his suspension, he's back today. Let's see how well this repair I did last night goes. I just checked it. It does look like it's down a little bit, but I've got a jug of oil right here in the truck, so I was expecting that. So we're gonna go back down to the shop, dump this, wash out for hot top, maybe, and I'll check the oil level while I'm there to get it, make sure it's topped off. Looks like I'll be hauling sand for a little bit. I changing screens on the screen deck at the very top of the plant. Dump this one and head back up. I think somebody messed up and punched me in as a different truck. I'm only getting 21 ton this load. Well, 3 tons lighter. Saves on fuel. I was correct. They put me in the computer as the wrong truck. They put me in the truck that was in front of me. So it shows him getting 2 loads back to back. 21 ton is 21 ton instead of 24. As I said, it's what, 6,000 pounds lighter. I use a little less fuel. Yeah, we're gonna be sitting here for a while. This road here, it's only like, I think it said like 900 feet long, but there's a cul-de-sac at the end of it. And all we have is triaxles. The trucks are too long to get in around that cul-de-sac to get the paver. So they are now loading the paver by skid steer. So the 2 trucks behind me have hot top gates. I don't have them. So they are, right now they got 1 owner operator sitting back there right now. They're running the hot top through the gates into the bucket of a skid steer, and then the skid steer is running it around to the paver. We're gonna be sitting here for a while. Well, we're back to the pit hauling sand. They only wanted us for that 1 single load of hot top. So back to the pit hauling sand. Instead of hauling the sand that goes to the hot top plant, we're hauling concrete sand, which is a different blend of sand. So yeah, that's what we're doing now. And of course we got a guy in a loader there, so I don't have to get out and load myself. And I am hurt from last night, hustling to get that wheel seal taken care of. right. We got a slight issue. Yeah, my hydraulic line going up the ram did not blow, but it was on the verge. I've got brake drums there holding the body up. Now, the other issue I have, let me open the hood and I'll show you. That don't look good, does it? Oil. That wheel seal didn't work. It failed again. That seal failed. I'm gonna do that all over again. The brake shoes I might be able to salvage with brake clean, but the seal I'm not gonna be able to save that. No way. But I'll show you on the go over here. We're heading up to Traction. If they can't do it, there's another company called Omni that will be able to do it. But here we go. That's why I'm changing it. Because I've already been notified Monday we're headed to Damascotta to pave. So I need to get that changed. I need it about 6 inches longer. That's what she said, but 6 inches longer and another wheel seal. So I'm gonna grab my drink and we're gonna get out of here, and my phone. Okay, we got the new line for the truck, but the fitting is a little bit larger than the other one. So now they don't have the wrench here big enough, so I'm gonna run over to Harbor Freight and see if they got one over there that's big. They got one that's big enough. And I need to hurry too because those clouds don't look too good. So I gotta hustle because the body's up in the air right now and everything's exposed to the weather. I don't need water getting into that system. Granted, the nipple for the ram is facing downwards, but yeah, I don't need moisture getting into that system. Too much of a headache. All right, new line. Now I gotta fish it down through here all the way around. You see where that orange bucket is? Orange and white bucket? That's where the pump is at. There's about 4 gallons in that. No, 3. So it's gonna take about 3 gallons to fill this ram back up before it starts pushing the body up. Plus what's in this. And I need to hurry. The storms aren't here yet, but they're on their way. I need to get this taken care of. So I'm just gonna throw you somewhere here real quick and you can watch me just fish the line through. We'll tighten it up, tighten that end up. Actually, fish it down, get it on the pump. Then I gotta work it up through this, up to there. I got this thing about 6 inches longer, just try to help, because it was rubbing right here. So that's why I replaced it. Plus, besides the, where we're starting to, the casing we're starting to unravel on up here. But, all right, let me, I'll just set you up here somewhere so you won't see everything, but I'll give you something. I get that hooked up down there, and this is what I went to Harbor Freight for, so I can have the right size. They didn't have an 1 5/8 wrench, but this makes an 1 5/8. open the hydraulic tank so I don't forget about that while I'm under here. Okay. I take this, stuff it down through here, bring it up through here. I said 6 inches, not 6 feet. And what I'm going to do, pull some of this up here so it protects the line. Yeah, something like that. I'm gonna wire tie it up here real quick. Before I do that, let's yeah, that line is taken care of. Now I'm gonna get some more of this up here. That around. Let's fire this up and get this body up. Now watch. Those rams are gonna push up before the body goes up, or at least they should. I don't know if you heard me while I was underneath the truck. Yes, I did open up the hydraulic valve. All right, let's see what these rams do. Okay, that's in the up position. See how it goes up, up, up. Now the body should just kind of lift. I gotta go pull those brake drums off so I can drop the body. Shut that off. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like I did at the shop. I pull, because there's so much air in this tank, or in this ram, I'm gonna point you down inside the tank and have you see the bubbles come out, because I know it's gonna have a bunch. All right, she's gonna gurgle pretty good. I was gonna do that a few times. Not much I can do about it. But she is pretty milky. Pretty aerated, I should say. That's all I can do for now. I figured I'd take that cap off just because the amount of air that was in the system. I didn't need it messing up that cap, that vent. So tomorrow's project will be the wheel seal. I have a new one on the pickup. I'm gonna throw it in the truck in the morning and go down. I've already know what I'm gonna do here. Those brand new shoes. I got a buddy of mine that has a automobile repair shop. He's got a parts washer. He said he's changing the fluid in it tonight. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take those brake shoes off, bring them over to him. He's gonna clean them up in the parts washer. Try to get them all off, get all the oil out of off those shoes. With the fresh, clean fluid, will be golden. We'll be good to go. Sorry about that. Well, I got it done before the storms hit. I just gotta get this. I gotta put a lid on that bucket. I'll dump this bucket in that one, put a lid on it, put it in the shed out of the weather. Yeah, we're gonna call it now. So I got that line taken care of. The only thing I've got to do tomorrow is wire tie it up. So that won't take long. Oh yeah, because I needed to take care of that line. As I said, that line was chafed pretty bad. I told him extended only 6 inches. I think he went almost a foot because that thing is way longer than what it was. But that's okay. I got it. It works. It's doing its job. Now I don't have to worry about that line blowing out on a state job, because I said Damascus on Monday, state job, paving. Not a good thing if that hydraulic line blew. But this is just as bad. So yeah. Either that or I might just take Simple Green and a pressure washer to it. And we got the oil absorption socks. There we go. I was trying to think of it. Because, yeah, we got some oil absorption socks. I mean, I've got the diapers in my shed too. The socks, I also know them as another words for a male anatomy, if you know what I mean. That's what we know them at. I know them as. We got some of those. I can set it down out around the truck here, and as I wash the oil off of that, it will absorb the oil but let the water pass through. But bamboo is dying. Not as fast as I want, so I think what I'm gonna have to do is we're gonna have to get the saw blade attachment for the weed whacker. Go in here and just start cutting away, leveling it, and then just spraying everything on the ground. You gotta cut it all down, stack it up, burn all this stuff that's standing, put it in a pile in the driveway and burn it, get rid of it. Then spray everything that's on the ground. That way I know what's what. But okay, let's call it a day. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, stay safe. I'll see you in the next one. Actually, I'll see you tomorrow when we do the wheel seal.